Ladies and gentlemen, Honda.
This is real, people. This is not a drill.
It's time for Points to Ponder.
Yes, I admit I got a thinking problem.
All right, your mic is hot in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your mic is hot. Make it hot.
Good Wednesday morning to you, and welcome to Points to Ponder. I'm Ron Ponder, and we've got a special program today. You've heard us talk about it all week and all last week. We have a debate between the two candidates for 50th District Representative, Todd Bosley, who is the Democratic challenger to the incumbent, the Republican incumbent, Todd Snitchler. We also have Martin Olson in the house. As you know, he's the, I guess, author would be a good word to call him, as of the Stark County Political Report. He's videotaping this, so you can also see a videotape of both Todds on his blog.
Get in on the conversation. It's Snitchler versus Bosley, the battle of the Todds.
And welcome back to our program. You are listening to Points to Ponder, and I'm Ron Ponder. Today we have the first of, hopefully, many debates in our studio during this political season. We have Todd Bosley, Democratic challenger to Todd Snitchler, the Republican incumbent for the 50th District House race. And what we're going to do is we're going to give each candidate, we tossed a coin before we started, and the first candidate will come on and have 3 minutes or so to explain who they are. The second candidate will have 3 minutes to do the same thing. And then I'll ask certain questions of the candidates. They'll also have an opportunity to follow up my questions to their opponent if they wish. Then we'll open up the phones and let you listeners have an opportunity to ask the candidates some questions. And let me say this, please, campaign chairpersons, I know you have questions, but let's open it up to the general public today. And then at the end of the program, when we finish the debate, both candidates will have an opportunity to sum up their positions. And let me start by saying that I think both candidates are good candidates. I think the 50th District is blessed to have two good qualified candidates running for this office. And I am neutral in this campaign. I will not, especially during this program, talk about either candidate more than the other or give either one an advantage from my point of view. I want you listeners to be able to hear and see who these candidates are and make up your own mind as to whether or not you want to support them or not. So, gentlemen, welcome to our program.
Thanks, Ron.
Thank you, Ron.
And appreciate you guys coming on, too. That's a good thing. Who are we going to start with? Who won the toss? Okay. Todd Bosley won the toss. So you're going to go first, Todd?
Yes.
Okay. Todd's going to have about 3 minutes to give you an idea of who he is and why he's running.
Thank you, Ron, for the opportunity today to come onto your show. I'm Todd Bosley. I currently serve you as your Stark County Commissioner. Prior to that, I served 3 years as a Nimishillen Township trustee. I live in Marlboro Township with my wife Amy and my 2 daughters Lauren and Morgan, who are 10 and 13. We just had our first teenager in the house, and it's been quite challenging for us. I also have many other affiliations with my job, including the Stark County Regional Planning. I am the Vice President of the Stark Council of Governments. I am the Ohio Township. I'm involved with the Ohio Township Association, the Malden County Juvenile Detention System, and the Stark Solid Waste Management. I have been very involved in government. I first got into government because I became very upset with the way that a road in front of my house was paved and thought that I could do a better job. And I ran for office and was elected as a township trustee. I have a real concern for Stark County. I have a real concern for the 50th District. I'm concerned about what's going on in Ohio right now. I'm concerned with the lack of effort, I believe, that the state is putting forward, at least in the 50th District, to attract jobs and businesses here that we need. Our problems all center around job creation. If we have a sustainable tax base through viable businesses, there's many things that we'll be able to do in this state that we're not doing now. So I put my name on the ballot, and I hope that I can be elected, and I hope that I can change things for people in the 50th District as well as Stark County.
Okay, that was Todd Bosley. He's the currently Democratic County Commissioner. He's running as the challenger in the 50th District. And Todd Snitchler, you'll have about 3 minutes to do the same.
Great, thanks, Ron. I appreciate the opportunity to be here today to talk with you and your listeners. For those who don't know, I'm Todd Snitchler. I'm your state representative serving in the 50th House District in my first term, first ever elected office. And today happens to be my birthday, so I appreciate the opportunity to celebrate my birthday on the air a little bit. Just so you get to know me a little bit, my wife and I have been married for 18 years now. We live in Lake Township. We have 2 teenagers, 15 and 13, so welcome to the club, Todd. My son and daughter both attend Lake local schools, and we are also the proud owners of 2 dogs, one who I think now has a gold-plated stomach after the surgery he had last week after an incident with a sock. So we've been having all kinds of fun at our house this week. That said, I'm also, in addition to being state representative, I'm a private practice attorney working mostly with small businesses here in Stark County and the surrounding counties, dealing with the issues that they deal with in their business cycle. As I said, I'm serving in my first term, had never held elected office before. Much like Commissioner Bosley, I got involved because the opportunity presented itself and I thought I could provide some solutions to the state and hopefully do good work while we're there. In my 2 years in the State House, I've been appointed to the Alternative Energy Committee where I was ranking member. Originally I was on criminal justice. I'm also on economic development and healthcare access and affordability. Since then I've been moved to the Public Utilities Committee where I'm now the ranking member and no longer on criminal justice. I also was appointed to the Sunset Review Committee, which was charged with evaluating state agencies and commissions and boards to determine whether or not they still were functioning properly, had met their objective, could be eliminated, should be consolidated, or should be renewed. And we spent over a year working on that work as well. As I told you before, and you had in your sounder over the last week, I'm running for re-election because there's still a lot of work to do. Ohio is still in a position where we're not as competitive as we need to be, where we are not as attractive as other states, and where we have an unemployment problem, where we have a tax issue, and where we need to be more attractive to businesses, to families, and to our graduating students so that they have a place to come back to, work to do, good paying work, so that they have a reason to come home and not have to leave Ohio and go.